This class we would be discussing about BCD adder. We have already discussed about how BCD addition is done. Now I would do a short introduction on that. We have already studied BCD is a 4-bit number and that is valid only from 0 up to 9. And the additions you do whenever you get something, if the result is greater than 9, you add 6 with that and you would get a valid result. I've already discussed why we should add 6 with that. Okay, that is the result of multiple operations, mathematical operation. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about how we're going to design a combinational circuit that will implement the BCD addition for us. Okay, now we have 3 columns here. The first column would be showing you the decimal additions. Okay, this one shows you the decimal additions. This one is decimal equivalent. This is the binary equivalent for the first one is the binary equivalent for the decimal additions. The second one is the decimal value, and the third one would show you the valid BCD bits. Okay, now BCD is a 4-bit number, and that's exactly what we have here. S1, S2, S4 and S8 represented with their subscript, their place value. Okay, so they represent you the valid BCD bits, and we have also a carry here. Okay, this carry remains 0 whenever you get a valid result, that is from 0 up to 9. And the and the binary equivalent of that valid BCD bit also remains same as is. Okay, whenever the result is greater than 1, the binary equivalent of the decimal value increases as is, but the valid BCD value is not like this. Okay, these are not the valid BCD values. Whereas what we have to do is the carry should be 1, representing you the first bit, the 10th digit bit of these invalid bits. Okay, now if you add 2 BCD bits, the maximum summation can be 18 at a single time, because 9 plus 9, that is 18. Okay, so we have from 0 up to 18 could be the maximum summation result. Okay, and the valid conversion of that would be something like this represents you the 1, whereas this represents you the 8, whereas 5 bits whole represents you the 18 here. Okay, so if you're going to design a circuit that will definitely add the decimal number given to it, and it will give us the binary equivalent of the decimal result. It will not give us the direct solution in the valid BCD format. This format will not be there. Only this format would be there. So we have to convert this invalid bits into the valid bits. Okay, if you see the table here, whenever we get the valid result, the addition remains the same. Addition results remains the same. Okay, these are the sames. But whereas if you just start to get invalid result, these two are not the same. These two are not the same. Okay, so we have to convert those invalid results into valid results, and we already know how to do that. We have to add 6 with that, and that will give us the valid results. Okay, now we have a function. We will use we'll take the help of kmap. We have an output function c here, and the input are these 5 bits. So we have to take the help of 5 variable kmap, and finally we will get the solution as is something like this. This one remains the same, so I haven't derived it, but you can easily derive it if you go for the solution. And we also take the help of this don't care conditions. Okay, because above 18, as we have 32 possible combinations, above 18 all the results should be, all the boxes should be ticked as don't care condition, because we don't care about that, because those combination never comes into our explanation or the design procedure. Okay, we can consider them as don't care conditions, and thereby we will find the solution to be C something like this. Okay, K plus of Z8, Z4, Z8, Z2. Okay, which are Z? These are the inputs here: Z1, Z2, Z4, Z8 and K. Okay, next we will discuss about the actual implementation of that. Okay, as we have 4-bit additions, we are going to use a 4-bit binary adder circuit here. Carry in if there is any carry. Okay, this is the first number, this is the second number, and the addition result is obviously calculated in the binary equivalent of the decimals, not the BCD values. Okay, now suppose this value is valid. Valid means that comes under this first group, that is the valid bit. Then what will happen is Z1, Z2, Z4, Z8 would represent you the final valid BCD numbers S1, S2, S4 and S8. Okay, so in the second binary adder, 4-bit binary adder, the first number remains valid, so that's okay, not a problem there. Whereas this implements the C here, this equation. Okay, this circuit, combination circuit, implements the C here. Okay, so that would also be 0. So we have 0 here, this one is 0, this one is 0, this one comes as 0, so we can say 0, 0. So 4 zeros added with the valid bit, the answer remains the same. Okay, so this is what happens in case you have a valid answer here. Next, if we have invalid answer, okay, that is this second group. These are this second group. We have any number in between these. We have to convert that into the valid bits. Okay, these numbers. What we have to do is to add 6 with that. So if these numbers come as invalid, they go into this as invalid bit. This one goes up, this one C goes up because we have designed here, because C is only one for only these combinations, whereas for valid bits C remains 0, and we have designed the function accordingly. So whenever there is an invalid bit, C goes up. What we have is here 1 1 0 0, and this is 0 1 1 6, which is 6, which is added with the invalid bit, and the answer becomes valid bit. Okay, and a carry out here that migrates to the next bit calculation. Okay, so this is your BCD addition. You can look for the book to find the solutions there.